Hey creepy kids! Happy holidays! So today I'm going to share with you some of my custom made ornaments that I've been doing for the past 10 years for an ornament exchange with my friends at work. This was the first one I did for our ornament exchange. It was pretty last minute, so I used a mold I made of an actual T-1000 badge from Terminator 2. I cast 10 of these out of urethane, painted them up, and added each person's last name to the badge to personalize it. The next year, I wanted to step it up a bit, so I created my favorite character from Beetlejuice, Harry the Hunter, the shrunken head guy. For this one, I did a digital sculpture and then 3D printed all of them. I then hand painted each one, glued all of the hair on, and tied the neck and hair with twine. For 2015, I decided to do our buddy Jim frozen in carbonite. I sculpted him as a lawn gnome a few years back, so I thought this would be a fun one to do next. I did a digital sculpture again in ZBrush, and then 3D printed all 10 of them. This was an old 3D printer, and unfortunately, the details came out pretty soft. But it was still really fun. As a gift for Jim, I decided to make him a 12-inch version that really captured all the detail. Okay, this is probably my favorite out of all the ornaments I made. It's the blood test from John Carpenter's The Thing. You only see it for about half a second in the movie, so this is just my interpretation. For this one, I started with a clay sculpture, made a silicone mold, and cast them out of a clear urethane with red pigment. Next, I glued them into the petri dish and added the masking tape with each person's last name. For the hanger, I thought it would be fun to use a piece of electrical wire like Kurt Russell uses in the movie to heat up and test the blood. For 2017, I combined my love of making sideshow gaffs with Christmas and decided to make a conjoined gingerbread man pickled punk with a custom sideshow banner. And of course, I had to make some little specimen tags for them. This little guy I sculpted in clay, molded in silicone, and then cast them in urethane. I sealed each ginger twin into its own little apothecary jar. And one other fun little detail, each pickled punk was also a snow globe. The banner I did as a digital painting and then had them printed on actual canvas. I also added real grommets so that you can hang them. And finally, for 2018, I created an ornament from one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies. I originally did this sculpture as a wax melt for my wife's online business, Laughing Crow Candle Company. So since I already had the mold, I cast 10 of them in urethane, painted them in acrylics, added the hanger, and attached mini Santa hats. And the final detail was the "Do Not Get Wet" warning label, for obvious reasons. These were a ton of work. There were 220 teeth and over 600 individual scales and skin patterns that had to be painted on all 10 of these, but they were a lot of fun to make. And when they were all finished, each gremlin got packaged in its own little popcorn bucket. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And seriously, let's all do our part to try to make 2021 a much better year. All right, take care.